Well, there are a couple of players out there that will show something every once in a while. Simple crouching him with the D. Oh, he lands a follow-up headshot taking down Magisk. Not great. If you're Astralis, you don't want to be giving away anything else now.
Starting to get costly. 2 players fall, 1 more would be fantastic for Na'Vi, and at least, you know, even if they lose this round, you got to be happy with the start that Simple's having. 4 kills, I think all 4 of them headshots, 2 with the P250 and the pistol round, and 2 here in this round, and he's got a chance for more. Device has snuck himself into an awkward situation. It's down to timing for him and Ivy.
Yeah, the thing that makes this very rough is the armor that they're lacking, but somehow that doesn't even matter. The MP9 comes in, they swap that out for an M4 now, and Electronic has got the health for it. It's a very awkward round indeed. But again, just remember that armor could... Oh! Forget about the armor! Sip goes down, Simple with another kill. 3 of them, all headshots with the Deagle. That is why we just keep mentioning his name time and time again. And we could do something. He's going to be setting up that smoke for the cross, or it's going to be towards CT, spawn a little bit further back down. And in the Krieg again we go. 30 seconds on the clock, and they need to make a move right here. Complexity. Magisk is now on the flank, and it's being held a bit. He does get across, and he's got the bomb, but Config's not holding long, and that gives the huge opportunity. Magisk coming in with a kill. And Obo in a 1 versus 2, that's almost unwinnable. He's going to stand up for a kill. Oh my god, he turns around for it! An unbelievable round, a quad kill. The youngest player on the team, and 1-1 now. Obo alone, he's got 30 seconds, and he's picked up a Galil there. Not really sure that makes a big difference right now. I think that bomb plant is going to be what's really tricky. And he goes straight for it. Dupree almost catching him in the middle of it, but that at least gives him a little bit of space. He gets that headshot immediately. That's very quick. And now does he know? Device pretty much can only be at this angle. He's out in the open, so if he doesn't win this fight immediately, Device will take him down, but Obo will do it! That's a triple kill. A little smile at the end, but huge victory.
It's creeping up.
And the bomb has been planted. 2 on 3. Config sneaking up, and Poison and Config. It's just AWPs, but they find a kill each. Oh, he flicks through! He tacks up Dupree, and he's very low on health. They could do this with pistols. I don't know if they know yet, but this AK-47, he's got 1 chance, Dupree, and 1 alone, or they will be at a match point. They're right behind him as well, and it's the op to do it. Complexity at 15 rounds on map 2 against Astralis. It's so hard. He's down to, and the bomb has been planted. 2 on 3. Config sneaking up, and Poison and Config. It's just AWPs, but they find a kill each. Oh, he flicks through! He tacks up Dupree, and he's very low on health. They could do this with pistols. I don't know if they know yet, but this AK-47, he's got 1 chance, Dupree, and 1 alone, or they will be at a match point. They're right behind him as well, and it's the op to do it. Complexity at 15 rounds on map 2 against Astralis. It's so hard. He's down to
get on the board and get started in this match against one of the best team in the world.
That's amazing.
Holding for any kind of a push. 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs for utility for the Astralis side. That's on Glaive and Xyp9x. They're both going to be in middle, so you have to imagine they're going to set up for the mid-B split. But Complexity, this is exactly what they want.
And Astralis, they're not even making a big mistake. They've got it all figured out. They know there's no one in close to middle. They know they are no one catwalk. They're going to take the fight right away, and Config will land a parting headshot, taking down Device and Megan. And he'll follow it up, taking down Dupree. That's 3. That's a whole arm of the attack gone, and the follow-up is amazing. A quad kill for Config in the pistol round against his own countrymen. That's a strong start.
That's the kind of Config we want to see. We saw some evidence of it in the first half. That is a beautiful pistol round. It's been a while since we've seen that smile on that man's face to force overtime, or something miraculous here from the in-game leader. I like this. Complexity playing very disciplined. Everyone playing with distance, everyone just sitting back, no one making a mistake. Everything's covered for the moment, and everyone can just fall away once they get the information. Nobody has to commit to a fight.
Yeah, they had that 1 versus... That's a fantastic headshot.
Get banged out.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
That was the same angle. He just won that fight twice, but this time Glaive a little bit quicker. But yeah, they had the 1 versus 3 against Device that they almost gave away, so I can't blame them for not wanting to do that.
It's a scout, though.
It is a scout. The grenade will help out, and the flashbangs to follow it up, and all the patience paying off here. 15-7, ladies and gentlemen. What a wild start.
This started out
down. Poison looking into the middle, a little bit scary, but he's found the right angle, and that's the bomb down on Device. He has really been outside by Poison a number of times. Now it's a 2-on-5. And again, Complexity, if they can just remind themselves to keep it cool, they should be fine. Blameth going down. I think Magisk a little bit further up than they were expecting. And that could result in a bomb plant here. This isn't quite over yet.
No, but what they do have is Rush and Obo out towards long.
Yeah.
Poison and Config going to be coming from CT spawn. This is a powerful retake, especially with the advantage of utility. Zip and Magisk have to get aggressive somewhere, and it's towards Cat that Magisk is going.
And they might be in a lot of trouble. Config has that one Molotov, so if they go on Catwalk, he could block at least one of them out, and that would be an issue. Now they're trying to get in there. Magisk will get the kill, the turnaround, and actually he'll follow it up. Magisk with the grenade, and now Rush on the other side. This is where they need to close it out. Don't ever give Astralis a chance to get back in the game. He's waiting for it, and Magisk will take it down. A quad kill in the round to somehow save Astralis. That is an unbelievable turnaround of 2.
Which is wild to see them come in here and have that kind of a performance. Remember, at a certain point... Well, 1 round lead for Astralis and a bit of a timeout. 1 AWP on dupreeh. The many faces of Jason Lake.
We're gonna have a whole reel at the end, won't we?
Hope Rush is rotating over. All 4 players are going to be here, and this is where we'll test them. Do they have the smokes? Do they have the nades? And do they have the protocol to watch for Device coming from behind this off angle for the flank? It's going to be Rush to challenge and Rush to fall.
They've got him. That's Obo just standing up. Stop crouching for a second, so at least it's a 2-on-3. But again, they're not even really getting close to the bomb site yet. They need to find a way in, and they're almost out of grenades as well. That smoke is going to be fading. Poison has to win the first battle here. It's not going to be working out. It's a headshot on Magisk. That's not an easy shot to hit, ladies and gentlemen. He goes for more. We'll pick up Sip. He's actually cleaving his way into the bomb site. And dupreeh now. How do you retake this with an AWP? If you challenge Poison, odds are you're not going to come out on top right now. He is lightning fast at the moment. And with that smoke still up, they can even get back behind cover. If they do, what is he going to be doing?
I think dupreeh was looking for Obo after the plant to slide to the right. There was a gap in that smoke. Poison's going to take the fight. He's got a quad kill on the round. Impressed lapsed.
And somewhat needlessly, I'm not sure why Glaive wanted to sacrifice himself, because dupreeh had actually already made it out. I mean, there was a lot of pressure in the beginning, but I felt like Glaive maybe a little bit too aggressive there. Sip going to show up with 1 M4 kill, but the bomb is down. And it should be a 6th round here as Blameth will land a headshot. Oh, no.
He's laughing. It's all good. We're all having fun.
Took the ticket right out of that round.
Yeah.
There, they need to get on and defuse that bomb right now. Complexity 2-on-2. They have a slight health advantage, but against these weapons for Astralis, it might not matter. Oh, Magisk, he had the health for it, but now he's been taken out, and Sip just trying to buy time, flank it around. Blameth hunting him down, and he turns for it. Immediate defuse. He's right there with the kid. Oh my God, I can't believe it. 16 and 12. Complexity taking down Astralis 2-0. Well, there are a couple of players out there that will show something every once in a while. Simple crouching him with the D. Oh, he lands a follow-up headshot taking down Magisk. Not great. If you're Astralis, you don't want to be giving away anything else now.
Starting to get costly. 2 players fall. 1 more would be fantastic for Na'Vi. And at least, you know, even if they lose this round, you got to be happy with the start that Simple's having. 4 kills. I think all 4 of them headshots. 2 with the P250 and the pistol round, 2 here in this round. And he's got a chance for more. Device has snuck himself into an awkward situation. It's down to timing for him and Ivy.
Yeah, the thing that makes this very rough is the armor that they're lacking, but somehow that doesn't even matter. The MP9 comes in. They swap that out for an M4 now, and Electronic has got the health for it. It's a very awkward round indeed. But again, just remember that armor could... Oh! Forget about the armor. Sip goes down. Simple with another kill. 3 of them, all headshots with the Deagle. That is why we just keep mentioning his name time and time again.